what we're aiming for is a feel-good factor every time we connect with somebody else. And I think that rather than relying on emojis to help us to do that, we can generate a sense of satisfaction, even trust, simply by matching expectations. I'm a psychologist, I'm an advisor and a performance coach. That means I go into organisations and I help the people that work there to be more productive, more satisfied with their jobs, and sometimes even happier. I just conducted a mini experiment over the last couple of weeks on Twitter. I sent a bunch of celebrities and famous people this tweet asking them to connect with me. It contained one compliment. I got nothing. No responses, not even from the Dalai Lama. I've spent most of my career in training rooms, classrooms, helping people to improve themselves and the way they do things at work. So what I've found through my work in training rooms is that it doesn't matter whether you spend 6 months with someone, 60 minutes with somebody, actually all they want from that interaction is something that's going to help them to be better at what they do. I've made it my business to study what makes people successful at work. And because I'm a psychologist, I think I understand how and why it happens. And because I'm a good communicator, I can express it in ways that make people able to change. So neurotransmitters whizzing around in your brain prompted you to check to see if the senses were there or not. You can't control it. It's instinctive. When things don't match our expectations, it feels really uncomfortable. Because we have to expend unnecessary energy in our brain figuring out what happened. It's almost as if our brain hurts. My own story is quite interesting. I left school with nothing. Well, an O-level in home economics actually, which limited my options somewhat. So I know what it takes to develop your skills and your capabilities, and that feeling of not being able to do it, and the feeling that of self-doubt, and if I left school with an O-level in home economics, how can I possibly get a master's in occupational psychology? But I've done it, and here I am talking to thousands of people about psychology, about really complex things. So I'm going to finish by giving you my top 3 tips on how to communicate effectively in a digital world. My aim is to deliver those messages in an insightful, sometimes funny way, so that when they leave that conference room, they remember the emotional response they had when I did something or said something on stage. So that's why I use magic tricks and humour to elicit those emotions. Now, I know 3 ways of doing this. The first way is to peel off all the skin. You've done that, haven't you? The second way is to move the bits, like it shows you in the instructions. And the third way, which is the way I like best, is just to throw it in the air. And it's done, you see. Okay, thirdly, finally, not yet.